Welcome back to the Firebot tutorials. Today we're going to be looking at an intro video. I've set up an intro video for myself on Twitch, so when raiders come in, I can play that, and it's an introduction of myself, who I am, what I do, and it just helps people feel hopefully a little bit more welcome in my channel when they come in from another channel. So the trigger for me is intro, and so far I've used it 32 times, which is pretty decent. It means I've been rated a bunch and um, showed off my intro video to a few people. This one was a little bit more complicated because there are some things that I want to have happen. I tried to play the video through OBS, and I like my video fairly high quality, and it was getting some delays. It was cutting short before the video was done, and I'm not sure if that maybe had a factor of like the hard drive had to spin up before it could start, and I had a solid delay in, and it wasn't working out for me. So I had to try a couple different things. So the first thing I did was I set up a scene. Sorry, I set up a source in my stream. So for each place that I want to be able to show off my intro, I made a VLC. I'm running VLC on my computer, a VLC video source, and so I'm not getting Firebot to play the video. I'm actually getting VLC to play the video, and it was playing it without delays. It wasn't choppy. It just played it nice and smooth. So the first thing I wanted to do was mute my desktop audio. Right, I don't want the game audio coming in while the intro is playing, so I muted my desktop audio on the scene that I'm streaming from. The next thing I did is toggle the OBS source visibility. So most of the time, the VLC video source is hidden, so I need to toggle that to be shown. And as soon as it toggles to shown, it triggers the video to be played. So I'm doing two things at once here. I'm toggling the video on, and in OBS, I have the video. I'm not sure if I'll try and show that to you, the way that's set up. So, oops. Let me throw this in. Sorry for the Escher effect here, but I have my VLC video source, and under properties, I've chosen the playlist, which is my intro video, and it stops when it's not visible, it restarts when visible. So, boom, as soon as it becomes visible, it starts this video, and when the source is hidden again, it stops. And that's in my VLC video source. So you're going to have to add a source, and you'll see it VLC video source. As long as you have VLC installed, it'll be there. You'll be choosing your video that you want to play and toggle your visibility behavior to stop when not visible, restart when visible. And then you should be good. At least that's the way it worked best for me. So now I'm toggling it to be visible. The video starts automatically. Next, you need to know how long your video is. I set a delay of 82 seconds. And that's a little bit longer than video, right? You want to create a delay that's just long enough that when the video ends, it'll still look natural. If it's it takes a second to load instead of instantaneous. But I found the video starts pretty quick. You're going to wait for the video to finish with that command, hit the delay, and then you're going to toggle your visibility again on the VLC video source so that it's not visible again. And that, sorry, I flipped off that little fast. When you check mark these, you can choose whether to show or hide. So here I've got hide under it. So as soon as if you wanted to turn off one of your other things when you start the VLC video source, you could do that. But if you have your VLC video source on top, it's going to play over top of everything anyway. And then the last thing that has to happen is I need to unmute my desktop audio. And that should be it. So now when I hit !intro, my intro will play, and it should look something like this. I'll kick it off and then you'll see exactly what happens. So I'm hitting intro. Actually, I'm just gonna play it from here. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Mike, and I live in possibly one of the most beautiful places on this planet. I've had the privilege to showcase some of the things like fishing in our area, like this lake trout and pike, and I love fishing with my family. I get the joy of fishing with my daughter Abby, who sometimes streams with me, as well as my wife. I have hobbies like remote control aircraft, which I enjoy, and you sometimes see the planes behind me. There's so much wildlife in my area, like lynx. We have the beaver. We have this pileated woodpecker that when it starts knocking on poles, you really think someone's drumming outside. There are so many things to enjoy in this area, and I have the privilege of helping people enjoy it because I run a little tourism business in my town. And I get to send people out on houseboats to enjoy the lake, and they get to enjoy the loons that you see here, and I get to send them out on these little boats, and they have a blast. But right now, it's winter in my little town, and I don't have that much to do, so I stream on Twitch. So come on in, sit down, stay a while, and listen, and enjoy your time in the igloo. And so there you have it, right? The intro, it automatically muted the desktop. Not that there was anything playing in the background, but it mutes the desktop. It shows the video. When the video is done, after it's waited that length of time, it turns the video layer off again, and it brings the desktop audio back on. And there you have it. It's an easy way to set up an intro that plays nice and clearly. Like I say, I tried to use the built-in Firebot play video, and it didn't like my video quality. It was giving me all kinds of issues where it would the video wouldn't get to the end before it cut the video. It was taking longer than the 82 seconds. So that was usually due to a little bit of stutter here or there. It started a little bit late. All crazy video playback issues that caused the video just to extend over time, the length of time that it should have. So if you need to play an intro video, try that method out, and hopefully it works for you as well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If more tutorials come up, make sure you've subscribed and hit the notification so that you'll get notified for more. But for right now, this might be the last one in the series until I get some requests, or I start looking into some of the deeper things like quotes and viewers and all the other crazy things. I mean, we've only scratched the surface on Firebot. There's a lot more you can do. There's the queue that you can set up for things to fire off in order, and I haven't even started touching that kind of stuff. So by all means, stick around, and hopefully there'll be more. But hopefully the tutorials that we've done have given you a good head start into getting your channel up and going with a little bit of flair and themed out how you like it. Thank you so much for sticking around. Remember, if you haven't seen the previous videos, check out the playlist, watch the ones from before. We'll talk to you later.